How's it going, everybody? The second half of the PlayStation Summer Sale is running from now until August 12th, and there's a ton of absolute bangers on sale for up to 90% off. Every day I put together lists of the top games you can get at a deep discount, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss tomorrow's video. If any physical editions exist, you can find them down in the description, but with that out of the way, that's enough yapping from me, so let's get straight into it. For $14, 84% off, Soulcalibur 6 Deluxe Edition includes the base game and season pass, delivering weapons-based fighting with deep customization options. Master new systems like Reversal Edge for counterattacks and Soul Charge for power-ups while unleashing devastating lethal hits in story, online, and creation modes against guest fighter Geralt from The Witcher, all set within the 16th century Soul Chronicles storyline's rich lore. It's an 84 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 30 hours to platinum. For $16, 60% off, Chocobo Mystery Dungeon Everybody is a charming roguelike dungeon crawler where Chocobo explores ever-changing labyrinths in search of lost memories. Venture into shifting dungeons governed by the insatiable hunger rule, recruit monsters through the buddy system to fight alongside you, and swap between 14 distinct jobs to unlock new abilities and outfits while tackling challenges solo or in local co-op. It's a 74 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 120 hours to platinum. For $15, 75% off, Atelier Lulua, the Scion of Arland is a JRPG that returns to the beloved Arland series, following the daughter of a legendary alchemist on a quest to master alchemy and uncover the secrets of an ancient manuscript. Explore the nostalgic world of Arland, synthesize powerful items through deep alchemy systems, and battle colorful foes alongside a lively party of companions as she strives to surpass her mother's legacy. It's an 80 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 40 hours to platinum. For $14, 75% off, Kingdoms of Amalur Re-Reckoning Fate Edition is a remastered action RPG from author R.A. Salvatore, Spawn creator Todd McFarlane, and Oblivion lead designer Ken Rolston, delivering deeply customizable combat across a sprawling fantasy world. This edition includes the Fatesworn expansion, adding over 5 hours of new content as you become the epicenter of a catastrophic disruption threatening to unravel the very fabric of the Weave. It's an 81 on Game Rankings, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 80 hours to platinum. For $14, 60% off, Mutant Year Zero Road to Eden blends turn-based tactical combat with real-time exploration and stealth across a post-human Earth ravaged by climate change, nuclear war, and pandemics. Journey through abandoned cities and overgrown countryside with a team of talking animals and mutants, sneaking into camps to set up ambushes, unlocking mutations like stone skin and moth wings, and blasting down walls to create havoc when subtlety fails. It's a 77 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 30 hours to platinum. For $18, 70% off, Utawarerumono Prelude to the Fallen follows Hakuolo, a man with no memories taken in by a village after being gravely injured, as he helps it prosper only to draw the attention of a feudal lord and spark a nation-spanning conflict. Blending visual novel storytelling with SRPG battles, you'll command a growing cast of characters using tactics, elemental advantages, and zeal-fueled combo attacks like co-op chains to turn the tide of war. It's a 78 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 45 hours to platinum. For $12, 40% off, Dynasty Warriors 8 Extreme Legends Complete Edition is the definitive hack-and-slash epic, letting you vanquish swarms of enemies across the vivid tales of the Romance of the Three Kingdoms. Play as the mighty Lu Bu in story mode, tackle new hypothetical scenarios, new characters, weapon types, a revamped ambition mode, and a brand new challenge mode for the most complete Dynasty Warriors 8 experience available. It's a 72 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 180 hours to platinum. For $12, 75% off, Lost Sphear follows Kanata, a young man who wakes in the remote town of Elgarth from a devastating dream to find his village disappearing before his eyes. Set out with your friends to use the power of memory to restore what's been lost, exploring an emotionally evocative world with an enhanced ATB battle system, seamless transitions between exploration and combat, and mechanized Volca-suit armor you can capture to equip for tougher fights. It's a 70 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 45 hours to platinum. For $20, 67% off, Fairy Tail lets you play as one of 16 mages from Fairy Tail and rival guilds, battling with familiar moves like Unison Raid and Extreme Magic alongside brand new original Unison Raids and an exclusive story episode not found in the source material. Explore fully depicted Magnolia and Guild Hall, complete requests from the board, and raise your guild's rank with your comrades as you aim to become the #1 guild in the land. It's a 71 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 40 hours to platinum. For $12, 60% off. The Expanse, a Telltale series deluxe edition, delivers a story-driven sci-fi adventure set in the gritty political universe of The Expanse, bringing together all 5 episodes plus the bonus chapter, Archangel. You'll step into a branching narrative filled with tough choices and character-driven drama, including a bonus episode starring Christian Avasarala as she navigates ruthless politics and looming planetary threats early in her career. It's a 75 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 1 out of 10, and about 5 hours to platinum. For $17, 50% off, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Rita's Rewind is a retro 2D brawler where the Rangers face Robo-Rita, a mechanical version of their nemesis who's teamed up with her younger self to rewrite history and stop the team from ever forming. Players battle through reimagined episodes from the original show, fighting iconic monsters and henchmen across vibrant, hand-drawn pixel art stages filled with callbacks to classic moments and 90s energy. It's a 71 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $28, 30% off, Disney Dreamlight Valley is a hybrid life sim and adventure game where you explore a magical world of Disney and Pixar characters, uncovering quests to restore the valley after the forgetting severs memories and locks inhabitants away. Travel through unique realms and befriend favorites like Anna and Simba while gardening, cooking, and crafting your way toward customizable homes and the Touch of Magic design tool. It's a 75 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 200 hours to platinum. For $12, 75% off, The Alliance Alive HD Remastered follows an unlikely fellowship of heroes sparking a fiery revolution to reclaim humanity's shattered home from invading demons. Explore demon-controlled realms with dynamic vehicle-centric travel, grow your skills through combat-based progression, and form alliances with 5 distinct guilds offering buffs and crafting services as you build guild towers to reconnect the divided world. It's a 77 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 50 hours to platinum. For $30, 50% off, Samurai Warriors 4 features an overhauled story mode with 2 ways to play. Regional, focusing on individual warriors, and a Land United, covering the final years of the Warring States period across a roster of 50 playable characters. New lightning moves, free character switching, and an all-new Ronin mode letting you create your own customizable warrior through Japan make this the most feature-rich entry yet. It's a 78 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 100 hours to platinum. For $15, 70% off, Fate Extella Link brings servants from across the Fate series together to battle a new sinister threat to Seraph, adding 10 brand new servants to the original roster of 16 alongside never-before-seen scenarios and polished graphics. Assume the role of your favorite servant and unleash their noble phantasm as you test your skills in massive 4-on-4 online battles against up to 7 other players on the lunar battlefield. It's a 77 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 35 hours to platinum. For $30, 50% off, Sandland is an action RPG where you play as Fiend Prince Beelzebub, leading thief and Sheriff Rao on a quest to find the legendary spring in a desert world plagued by water security. Explore Sandland and the mysterious Forest Land, facing bandits, wildlife, and army generals while mastering Beelzebub's powers, building vehicles like battle tanks and motorbikes, and developing the city of Spino with help from locals you meet. It's a 74 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 50 hours to platinum. For $14, 77% off, Nelke and the legendary Alchemists, Ateliers of the New World, has Nelke von Lestem searching for a magical tree while building up Westwall with over 100 characters pulled from across the Atelier series. Split your time between a work week assigning residents to shops, requesting production and constructing new buildings, and weekend investigations gathering materials and fighting monsters alongside your growing roster of alchemists. It's a 70 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 60 hours to platinum. For $14, 65% off, No More Heroes 3 follows Otaku assassin Travis Touchdown as he takes up his beam katana once more, climbing the galactic superhero rankings to stop Prince FU and his 10 alien underlings from taking over Earth. Rack up combos and hack-and-slash combat against out-of-this-world alien boss fights, then hop on the Demzam Tiger to explore 4 new locations packed with battle and volunteer missions to fund your climb through the rankings. It's a 76 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 100 hours to platinum. For $12, 80% off, Rage 2 Deluxe Edition drops you into a wasteland where an asteroid wiped out 80% of humanity, casting you as Walker, the last ranger left to crush the tyrannical authority after they leave you for dead. Tear across an unforgiving open world with ludicrous vehicle combat and superpowered first-person mayhem, and this edition throws in the Rise of the Ghosts expansion plus the Doom BFG, Wasteland Wizard cheat codes, and a battle standard. It's a 71 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 25 hours to platinum. For $14, 65% off, SNK 40th Anniversary Collection brings together a packed anthology of classic arcade games from SNK's Golden Age, celebrating 4 decades of legendary game design with a treasure trove of retro titles and features on PS4. From shoot-em-ups to beat-em-ups, the collection spans SNK's most iconic genres and is loaded with museum content, making it a must for fans of arcade history. It's a 76 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 5 hours to 100%, no platinum for this one. For $20, 33% off. 2 Point Hospital Jumbo Edition is a quirky hospital management sim where you build and run a sprawling healthcare empire across 2 Point County. Design and optimize 27 unique hospitals across locations like Bigfoot and Peverly Island, diagnose and treat 189 bizarre illnesses with outlandish cure machines, and manage staff, research upgrades, and hospital prestige through 4 major expansions and bonus item packs. It's an 84 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 80 hours to platinum. For $30, 50% off, Warriors Orochi 3 Ultimate is the definitive crossover tactical action game set in a parallel universe created by the Serpent King Orochi, bringing together heroes from both Dynasty Warriors and Samurai Warriors in 3-man team battles. New characters, additional scenarios, new actions, and the all-new Gauntlet mode party battle make this the most content-packed Warriors Orochi experience available. It's an 80 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 200 hours to platinum. For $15, 40% off, I Was a Teenage Exocolonist has you growing up in humanity's first extrasolar colony, exploring the wilderness and dealing with the consequences of every choice on the beautiful alien world of Vertumna. Your memories and friendships become collectible battle cards carried into over 800 story events with 29 wildly different endings, letting you juggle relationships, jobs, and survival across every life you remember living. It's an 87 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 60 hours to platinum. For $15, 75% off, Earth Defense Force Iron Rain is a chaotic third-person shooter where you battle gigantic alien invaders and massive weapons across Earth in intense, action-packed missions full of explosive destruction. Command different PA gears, wield hundreds of weapons, and customize your soldiers' appearance and personality while teaming up with friends locally or online for maximum destruction and strategic co-op gameplay. It's a 70 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 9 out of 10, and about 25 hours to platinum. For $20, 50% off, Shinobi Art of Vengeance Deluxe Edition is a hand-drawn 2D action platformer from the team behind Streets of Rage 4, combining fast-paced ninja combat, precision platforming, and an epic quest for vengeance. Play as the legendary shinobi Joe Musashi, mastering katana borozuki, kunai, ninjutsu, and ninpo to defeat enemies, uncover hidden paths, and explore over a dozen visually striking and challenging stages. It's an 87 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 7 out of 10, and about 20 hours to platinum. Alright, that's it for today's list, everybody. If you've played any of these already, drop your thoughts in the comments. Your insights help others find great games too, it's not just mine. As always, I want to thank all my channel members for their generous support, but to all you out there who watch, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff as well, thank you. You're the reason I'm still having fun making all these videos every day, and I'm genuinely grateful for each and every one of you out there. If you can spare $1 a month, you get early access to all my videos, and it helps me out more than you know. But I know times are tough out there, so all I do ask is if you enjoyed the video, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with any new sale stuff that I put out, leave a like, and comment down below if you've got any of these platinums or plan on going for any of them.